MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of four between the Cobras and the Blazers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Abe Laws is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Lacey. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Mark Lacey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched.
First pitch, 7:05.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first down. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
Line to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. Still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Digging in, Sean McKee, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Fielded cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. Standing in now, Kevin Landry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reined in to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. Mississippi leads this one 3-0. David Lund, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Antonio Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity.
So we got him looking there. Antonio Nunez sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. First offering on its way.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Ball 1. And he misses 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch, and he's sending guys packing like this.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in, Nori Dizzy having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Buford Christian.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ruben has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting it.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Michael Wright. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting up. The pitcher, David Lund.
Into the box now, David Lund. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mississippi is out in front 3-0. So stepping in, Colt Snow comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Comes into this one at 271. 9 homers, 39 driven in. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting second. The right fielder, Howard Urban.
Striding in, Howard Urban, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping up is the shortstop, Mark Lacy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Lacey has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The batter number 2.
Into the box now, Greg English. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
To the plate now, Jonathan Adkins as he rips it on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 3. Paul Taylor.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Taylor. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. As a look, now the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready now, Sean McKee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mississippi is on top 5-0. Standing in, David King, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-0 here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Two and two.
2-2.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Another full count pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Abe Laws. The pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. So far on the year, Laws carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And past the sliding attempt at second. That should go as a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
At the plate now, Antonio Nunez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
0-2, here it comes. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Laws leads off first with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Richard Richardson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Kevin Landry.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but when you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%, this team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box, Buford Christian, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Dan Washington answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Michael Wright. He swings and lines it to left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now at the plate, David Lund. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Washington has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate, a double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. Ready for another shot now, Mark Lacey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Mad Dog Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1. This is foul right side. A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mad Dog Jackson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. At the plate, Nori Dizzy, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Snow.
At the plate, Colt Snow comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Greg English. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Grounded to short. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner towards short. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
So now to the plate, Paul Taylor, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. Ruben is there, 2 down. Digging in once again, Sean McKee. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Landry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is chopped down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Jordan English gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Buford Christian. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate now, Michael Wright. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Looking up is the left fielder. Out of here! And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi is out in front here, 10-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lucius Rojas. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. Chopper to short. Right to him. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now to the plate, Howard Rubin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Howard Rubin becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th.
David King.
Into the box, David King. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Junior Rodriguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Junior Rodriguez.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Antonio Nunez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Miguel Santana gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Leading off for the Cobras.
Takes this the other way to right. Ruben is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So striding forward now, Greg English. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
This is popped up, and there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 32.
At the plate, Jonathan Atkins. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, Paul Taylor. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Digging in to try it again, Richard Richardson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mad Dog Jackson stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. English takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nori Dizzy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 out, nobody on. A little low. It's 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder. Into the second deck and gone.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
At the plate, Colt Snow.
Third baseman.
Yes, he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Now at the plate, Sean McKee.
For Mississippi, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The catcher, number 8, Kevin.
Digging in now, Kevin Landry.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1 the count. The pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Right goal.
Stepping in now, Michael Wright. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Lucius Rojas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Lays off 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McKee is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Howard.
Digging in, Howard Proven. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, David King.
Stepping up now, David King. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. High chopper over to first. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Antonio Nunez. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
On a line, that's a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Andy Steins takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Popped him up. English has a play. And the inning is over. Carson Roper enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Leading off for the Cobras, the pitcher, Andy Stein.
Buford Slugger is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Slugger.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mark Lacey. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Standing in, Greg English. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Will, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Standing in now, Jonathan Adkins. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mississippi is on top here, 11-2. Daniel Gould is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Daniel Gould.
Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Jackson.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman.
Ready for another chance, Colt Snow. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up, 1-1. And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Taylor. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Paul Taylor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Sean McKee, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. King Giles will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Jackson moving to his left, one away.
The catcher, number 8.
Now in the box, Kevin Nagy will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
At the plate now, Buford Christian, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So coming in, Richard Wise will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Nagy is on his way home. The relay throw, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Suarez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Bounce to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Cobras on top 13-2. Richard Wise will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now at first base, number 17, Richard Wise. Now catcher, number 13, Kevin Nagy.
Ryan Bledsoe will come on and take over here, and he'll hit in the leadoff spot following the double switch. Suarez is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Atkins patrolling center makes the play. One out.
Number 8. Howard.
Settling in now, Howard Ruben. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Looped out towards short. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
TJ Waters will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
At the plate, Antonio Nunez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now it's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, Dero, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Richard Richardson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
First baseman, Mad Dog.
Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Jackson, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Cobras will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
13-4 the way this one ends. The Cobras scored a lucky 13 in this one. David Lund earned his 9th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Abe Laws takes the loss, only his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.